ever noticed how your body reacts when you are stressed or anxious? Maybe your heart races, your palms get sweaty, or your stomach ties itself into knots. These aren't just random symptoms. They are clear signals from your body that you're experiencing stress or anxiety. Often our first instinct is to ignore these uncomfortable sensations. We keep ourselves busy or tell ourselves to just get over it. But think about it. What if a friend came to you feeling stressed and you simply ignored them or told them to snap out of it? They'd likely feel even worse. That's essentially what we are doing to ourselves when we disregard our body's messages. So what happens when we try to push these feelings away? Usually they get stronger and scarier. This is because we are signaling to our brain that we are in danger, even when we are not. This doesn't help at all. It just fuels a cycle of anxiety. We feel anxious, we attempt to flee from these feelings, and in turn our anxiety only grows. What if we approached this differently? Instead of trying to escape these feelings, why not to pause, slow down, and actually feel them? Let's try leaning into these sensations rather than running from them. By doing this, we start to teach our brain that these feelings aren't actually threats. It's like reassuring your brain saying, "It's okay, we are actually safe." This shift can drastically reduce the intensity of the anxiety we feel. When we tune into our body's cues and approach them with curiosity instead of anxiety, we unlock a more effective way to handle our stress. Let's break down a powerful way to do this, which I call the RAIN method, a mindfulness practice that's both simple and profound. RAIN stands for recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture. Let's break down each step and see how it can transform our experience with anxiety. First up, recognize. This is where you take a moment to pause and acknowledge whatever is showing up for you. It could be anxiety, fear, or even frustration. Be here now. Feel the sensation without judgment. Is your heart racing? Just notice it. It's about noticing what's present without immediately trying to change it. Next, we allow. This step is about letting these feelings be there, exactly as they are. It's not about agreeing with them or liking them, but simply giving them space to exist without pushing them away. It doesn't mean liking it, it means acknowledging it's there. Okay, my heart is racing, it's uncomfortable, but it's okay. This can be challenging, as our instinct is often to avoid discomfort, but it's a crucial part of the process. Moving on to investigate. Here we get curious and explore our feelings with kindness and care. Ask yourself, what's really going on here? Why might your heart be racing? What might it be racing to? What does it need? This isn't an interrogation, but a gentle inquiry guided by compassion. Finally, we nurture. This is where self-compassion comes into play. It's about offering yourself some warmth and understanding. Maybe it's a mental whisper or something encouraging. It's okay. Or imagining giving yourself a comforting hug. Whatever helps to soften the harshness of the moment. By practicing RAIN, we learn not to get overwhelmed by what we feel. Instead, we become more attuned to our experiences and discover how to respond to our feelings with greater care and wisdom. It's like learning to navigate through a storm with a reliable compass. Now let's put this into practice. First, we recognize. Wherever you feel anxiety in your body, gently place your hand there. For me, it's often in my chest. Just take a moment to recognize this sensation without any judgment. Next, allow. Let this feeling be there. You're not trying to push it away or change it, just allowing it to exist. This is like opening the door to a friend who needs your attention. Now we investigate. With my hand on my chest, I'll ask myself, what's going on here? What am I feeling physically? Is there tightness, pulsing, heat? This step is not about analysis, but about being curious and kind to yourself. And finally, we nurture. As I continue to hold my hand on my chest, I think of it as offering comfort and support to that part of me that's anxious. It's not about fixing, but nurturing. Imagine your body like a container that's been holding onto these feelings. By acknowledging and sitting with these feelings, you're allowing this container to expand. It grows larger, more capable to holding these feelings without spilling over. This approach is about turning moments of anxiety into opportunities for connection and understanding. Each time you practice, you are telling your body it's heard and supported, not just in times of calm, but also in moments of stress. Learning to tune into what your body is telling you isn't something you nail overnight. It's more like learning to ride a bike or cook your favorite meal. It takes a bit of practice. Imagine your emotions are like a balloon that gets too much air. If it keeps getting air, it feels like it's going to pop, right? But what if every time you felt overwhelmed, the balloon just got a little bigger instead? That's the magic trick we're aiming for. As you practice listening to your feelings, it's like giving that balloon more space to stretch, so it doesn't pop. Start by becoming a detective of your own body. Notice the varied sensations. Perhaps a certain area feels tense, while another is relaxed and comforting. These sensations are small hints from your body, much like clues in a game, and they are not meant to upset you. Think of your body as a helpful body, alerting you to what's happening internally. It's not an adversary, it's a teammate. The more you practice, the better you'll become at decoding these signals. So it's about more than just dealing with emotions. It's about recognizing their physical signs and discovering actionable steps to alleviate them. This approach doesn't just help manage anxiety, it enhances our understanding and control over how it manifests physically. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this guide useful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments below. See you next time.